So here's what happened. I received the email saying they're having a sale from the house of Galleria Parfums because they're closing out, shutting down, bye bye for good. Now, this is a house from the YouTuber Ashton. He's a creative director. So I was shocked and I tried to get in on the website to see if I could pick anything up. It says as low as $51 per bottle. You kidding me? I picked this up for what, 70 or 80 or 90 or 100? They were having a sale. I picked up a bunch, and then one bottle, I think this Kanye Cafe, I picked up for over 120. So when they said 51, you kidding me? But I couldn't get on the website. I don't know if it's because so busy. I tried it for 4 hours, couldn't get in. So with that said, in case you're interested and you'll be able to get in somehow, it's a super quick rundown on every single one of them. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'll tell you the basic stuff, what's going on, and if it's good or not, okay? My name is Dave. Welcome to my place. First one, by the Yuzuki Grove. By the Yuzuki Grove. I'm going to quick spit to spray. Now, of course, it's going to be yuzu. If you're familiar with Isimiyaki, though they say the famous yuzu one, the super fresh, this one, it does have fresh yuzu, but somehow it just, to my nose, is a darker tone because all the other stuff that's kind of toning it down into, I would not necessarily say it's a Middle Eastern type of yuzu, if you want to say that, but it's just a darker variation of a yuzu, which is good. I mean, I don't want them to just give me another typical fresh yuzu that is over the market. So I'm glad they put a spin on, or Ash put a spin on this one. Now, I'm not associated with any of this. I'm just purely as a consumer that really enjoy this lineup. By the Yuzu Group. So other than Yuzu, we also getting this strong vetiver, strong lemon, strong, it's a zesty lemon, okay, strong mandarin orange or orange, a bit of woods. There's also Sichuan pepper in there. Yeah, for sure, you're getting some pepper, some ginger. So just to summarize, it is a yuzu, but it's a darker variation of it. It's not as fresh, as zesty as some of the yuzu out there, but more of a toned down version, but it's a lot more interesting. That's for sure. And it's suitable for the warm weather and the cold weather and in the between season. This is actually going to work in the winter as well, which you might think, are you kidding me, right? Yes. I'm not kidding you. No, I'm not kidding you. But yes, you could wear it in the winter time too, in my opinion. Okay. Now it's gonna be a quick rundown. Just to summarize, the longevity on all these are very good. I get it at least 7 hours plus. Right. So it's a very strong puppy. It projects, it performs, the quality is top notch. So I was shocked you could pick up for 50 some dollars. It is still worth it for around 70 or 80 for sure. That is still a great bargain. But $51 is a steal. That's why I have to tell you about it in case you want to pick something up. All right. So it's just super quick rundown. The second one is going to be Kanye Cafe. It's not hard to guess what this one smells like. And they are dead on when they say Cognac Cafe. I smell both the cognac, the alcohol booziness, and the cafe, but it is dominated by the vanilla coffee with a bit of cognac booziness, and with some, I think it's like caramel, but with some licorice. I pick up some licorice, vanilla, some bunch of woods. It is a. It's fresh and yet it's dark. It's deep and yet it's mesmerizing in this type of coffee. It is one of the very best coffee scents that I have smelled. Period. In my collection, it could be top 2. All right. And I love coffee, so I judge it pretty harshly, or pretty. It's difficult to be on the top, but this one is right there. The cognac is in there, but it's not as strong as I thought it was going to be, since it's the title, Cognac Cafe. But to me, the sweet vanilla coffee, like caramel type of thing, it's dominating. And there's an almond in here too. So it is not just a pure coffee, but it's a mixture of this creaminess. I would love to drink this if I order from Starbucks. For sure, this smells gorgeous. It's going to work well in the cooler season, or the early morning when it's a little bit cozy, for sure. in the cold weather. Okay, just put it that way. In the hot weather, not really. This is is a hot coffee. It's not a fresh. It's not a fresh iced coffee. No, it's a hot coffee. So take that as what situation depends on you, but it's a hot coffee. Okay, one of the very best coffee scents out there. All right. Now the third bottle, like I said, all this longevity is good, projection is good, so I'm not gonna repeat that, or it's gonna be super long video. The third one is gonna be Dreamwood. Okay, spray time. I'm gonna smell awesome today. I don't know if I ever reviewed Dreamwood, but I forgot which one I reviewed. But yeah, this is so good. This is super good. I don't have anything exactly like this, but this is how a tonka bean should be done. It's mixed with the cardamom and fresh lavender. That is a very interesting mix to me, though. Typically, I don't smell tonka bean with the lavender and the way it's mixed here. It's just a very interesting mix, and that's three notes that I picked up the most. But I think other than the fresh lavender, something else that's fresh in here. There's some ginger, and there's a Peru balsam. Okay, that's make it darker, and there's some woodiness, some ambergris. This is one of the most interesting scents I ever smelled, Dreamwood. And same with these three. I'll rank this as top. Kanye number 2 and number 3, but all of them are good. I'll just pick up blind, no problem. It is, just imagine a spicy cardamom tonka beans, and yet this is the best tonka bean I smell so far. I smell a bunch of tonka bean and kind of get tired of it. Usually it's done pretty poorly or pretty generic, but this one is done gorgeous. Yeah, it is mixed with that cardamom and fresh lavender and some fig, vanilla, gaiac wood, patchouli, ambergris, and some citrus. Yes, that fresh citrus is right there too on the top especially. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Okay, now the next one is going to be Shades of Seduction. This is one of my very favorites for date nights. I wear this. It is, if you want to say what is the closest, these three, Yuzu, not really. Cafe, it is a different take on the coffee scent. Dreamwood, nope, I don't have anything exactly like this. This one, Spray Time, Shade of Seduction. It's very close to Layton, and it is as good as Layton. I gotta tell you, that's the closest thing I could tell you. It is deep, it is dark cardamom, spicy cardamom, with added honey in there, or I think it's honey or amberwood. There's lavender, fresh lavender, sandalwood. If you know Layton, just basically is super similar to Layton. So it's a cardamom, strong, spicy, sweet, lavender, fresh, with better wooziness. So it's pretty complex. All these are not just a typical few notes. It's pretty complex type of scent. It's awesome. Okay. Now the next one is going to be Victorian Tobacco. This is probably my number 1 because I like the darker, the more complex type of scent. And Victorian Tobacco already tells you it's a mysterious royal from back then. Little bit, somehow I smell a little bit booziness from here. Oh yeah, there's a gin notes in here, but the tobacco in here is honey, or more beeswax than honey. There's juniper, there's apple. Yeah, this is if you want tobacco scents, if you like tobacco scents like me, this is one of the top one that is right there. Not only there's a sweet, but it's not just a typical vanilla sweet. It's not a typical honey sweet. It's a beeswax type of sweet, and I actually get that little bit of a variation than the typical honey. It's beeswax, okay, and I get that. And there's the alcohol tinge in here. It's very interesting. And I love it. It's my number 1 because it's very pleasant. All these are complex, and yet I do believe it is mass appealing. Okay, just put it that way. It's non-offensive. It's not as artistic as some of those that's hard to enjoy for the mass popular, the public, regular people. that's not into fragrances, but yet it's interesting enough for the enthusiasts like me. I thoroughly enjoy all of this. So it's the tobacco based type of scent with some sweet and boozy and some woodiness in the back. Okay, now I gotta open this one. Don't want to drag on way too long. Let's go Dusk to Dawn. I bought, it has seven bottles in the collection. I bought 6 of the 7. I'm missing the I think it's called Moving Time. So in case you're not familiar with the box, all of them look exactly like this. Great presentation. There's a card, okay, and I explained the notes. I don't want to spoil my first impression. It sits in the sleeve like this. It's just a gorgeous type of scent presentation. Let's go. All right, spray time. Dusk to Dawn. The spray is gorgeous. Bottle is gorgeous. Heavy cap, top notch. Even though all this bottle looks the same, but I enjoy. I like it. So, first impression, okay. This is very interesting. Spray it a little bit more. I'm not able to pick up as thoroughly as I want to, but this is interesting. It's fresh, spicy cardamom. Yeah, I'm having hard. Oh, there's a type of fruit that I never smelled before. So it is. Yeah, I don't know how to read this one. It's citrusy. It's spicy. It's woody. It's ambery. It is warm type of scent. For sure, all this seems to be more suitable for the cool weather. Yeah, there's something in here that's rubbing me the wrong way. The first one that I'm having difficulty because the fruit is playing along with this cardamom. There's some leather, I think. Yeah, this leather and citrus, cardamom, woody, some sweet. It is a very complex type of scent, but there's a note in there that is very, very prominent that I don't know what that is. And I think it's a type of citrus, but it's not a super fresh, fresh, zingy, zesty type of citrus. Yeah, I'm having a hard time reading this one in the first impression. But I don't want to drag too long. Wait. I want to put this out quickly so you guys will be able to see. I don't know how many bottles going to be left. So I just saw it like 1 p.m. So right now it's about 9 p.m. It's about 8 hours ago. As of 2 or 3 hours ago, I still couldn't get into the website in case you guys can. Yeah, so the last one, I'm just going to skip it pretty quickly because the first impression, somehow I cannot pick out what fruit that is. Other than that, there's a spiciness. There's citrusy, more citrusy than spice, just a tad bit. There's cardamoms, tobacco, leather, some wood, some vanilla. Yeah. Okay, so I do apologize that I'm not able to pick out as much in the first impression for Dusk to Dawn. But hey, like I said, if you're interested, I'm debating so hard to pick up backup bottles of some of this Victorian Shade, Dreamwood, Kanye Cafe, Body Yuzu maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure that I'd love to get back up. Not sure why. I'll probably look up and look into it, but I don't want to be swayed by any of this. So I don't know, did you guys know? Top notch. Awesome. With that said, see you next time. Or see you in a couple of days.